Atiq Ur Rehman, should we open our borders, sir, and drain our resources to give a red carpet welcome for the illegals? जो ट्रंप वहां नहीं कर पा रहे हैं, we should set an example.
Pranesh, without wasting a spur of a moment, I am in favor of the Indian government deporting all legal, illegal migrants who have entered India into their own country if and only if their life is safeguarded. Point number one, because that is the UN resolution states. Another important point which you are raising is, so far they are here, so far they are having the tormented possibility in their own countries. We have to give them the living conditions, and the living conditions as described by the Supreme Court are to safeguard their life and property and to give them basic education. And why do I say, Pranay, no, I am not in favor of giving them a luxurious education. Why basic education? Because if we deny them education, they will be a good fodder for
Atiq Ur Rehman. No, 1 minute. If you want to give them, 1 minute. This argument of why should we deny them education? Look, look, after you give them education, give them jobs. Give them jobs.
No, as Mr. Ashutosh has pointed out, from 66 years to 40 years.
Answer this question. Answer this question. Where will you stop? Where will you stop? Sir, 1 minute. I'll tell you what the problem is. Mr. Pandit, you look at what we are, experiencing. A law gets passed in Parliament, the CAA, all of these people, this ecosystem has a problem implementing that. That is for all legal citizens. People who take the illegal route to India, they want to open, Indian taxpayers' coffers, bank, call it what you want to reward them. फिर खत्म ही नहीं होगा ये problem. वो pamphlet लेके border पे रहेंगे, come cross the border and get these things. Jobs, primary education, it will become like an election manifesto.
Pranesh, it is. It's an undeclared manifesto of a large political class within India. And let me remind your viewers through you that Rohingya started coming into India in 2012 and first were noticed all the way in Jammu and Kashmir, barely 50 kilometers from the LOC, in a sensitive location called Bhatindi, which is the home to one of the India's cantonments attacked at least 6 times by jihadis. And they were in tens of thousands. It was Manmohan Singh government in center and Omar Abdullah in Jammu and Kashmir. There was not even a debate or conversation or even press reports. I don't know how thousands could come into Jammu and Kashmir in a sensitive location there. Somebody should be tried for high treason because a state, its sensitivity, its demography was jeopardized. Our security was jeopardized. Couldn't these Rohingyas be found secure and safe all the way between Burma and Kashmir? I think there is a conspiracy going on. And when these Rohingyas were sought to be evicted, even a conversation started. The same worthy lawyer, Colin Gonsalves, moved the Supreme Court that their lives are threatened in Myanmar, so they should not be deported. What about Hindus whose lives were so threatened in Bangladesh and Pakistan, as Mr. Ranganathan pointed out? There's no voice for them. In fact, Hindus were deported in train loads through Tharpakar, 500 of them, when their visa was expired, and the reports came in from Pakistan that they were converted whole scale on their return. This is the hypocrisy that needs to be called out. And what about the human rights, as rightly pointed out by Dr. Ranganathan? Forget education. 28,000 FIRs are pending for massacres, murders, abductions, rapes. None has been prosecuted. Isn't justice for a murder, for a massacre, for a rape a fundamental right of a citizen? The same Supreme Court which is weighing in on education, on healthcare, threw our petition out thrice, seeking justice.
And citing delay. Can you believe it?
Only for imported
Delay is the
Rohingyas.
reason for not entertaining these petitions. We have become United Nations. What are we? What are we? Are we a nation state or United Nations?